Hey everyone, today we're going to be making a sign using UV DTF. I'm going to kind of show you guys the process of how UV DTF can work on a wooden slat board, somewhat like this. And then I'll show you guys how to do it. So this board has been sanded down a little bit, but it still has some parts in the grain, but we're going to go over everything and we're going to start off. So we got these prints and a client would like them put on this board, but if you just put them on the board without any processing, it can be kind of difficult. So I'm going to show you guys a little tip on how to do this if the board isn't completely sanded, because if it's painted it should work really well. But if it's just like a natural piece of stained wood like this, you may run into some issues. So that's why I'm going to show you guys. So first things first is when you get your sheets, they'll come in something like this. And then what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to cut. So we're just going to cut. This is going to be one of the bigger ones. And so what I like to do on an area like this, and with an application like this, we're using the 3M Super 77. What we're going to do is we're going to have this application done after we spray this. So this is like a spray glue, and it's gonna make the UV DTF adhere to the board a lot easier. So you spray it down. You don't have to spray the whole thing, but just spray the parts where you think that the image is gonna go. So for example, on this part, we know it's gonna be somewhere around here. And so we're just gonna spray this area, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm spraying it. So I'll just show you really quickly, and then we'll wait 5 minutes for the adhesive to properly set, and then we'll apply the actual graphic and you guys will see the full application process. All right, sorry guys, the sun made my camera heat up. So we did get the board done, but I want to show you guys the full process. I'm just gonna show you one of the small boards first. So this is the small board that we got done. Now we're gonna do the big one again. So what we need to do is we just need to respray it and then reapply it. So I'm gonna do the spraying part and then we'll reapply. All right, so now we are going to wait 5 minutes and then we'll put the sticker back on and I will show you guys that process. All right, guys. Oh, you know what? This is a good teaching moment for you guys. These transfers just fell in the hot tub over here. We're just gonna wipe this down to show you guys how resilient these prints are and how much I trust in them. Got a little dunk in the hot tub. These prints wanted to relax. Water does not affect these prints because they've got an adhesive on the back, and especially on the UV ones, they're double-sided, so the water didn't get inside there. So that's why I'm really confident in these ones. So what I like to do with the Super 77, I like to position it a little bit and I just eyeball it. But you can get a measuring tape, make it more aligned if you'd like. And then what I do is I peel off one side like this, And this back part is not adhered yet, so I don't have to worry about it. But what I do is I take this part right here and I start peeling this side. And then I take like a big, maybe like a 7-8 inch chunk, and I fold it underneath. And then what I do is I'm coming this way and I'm folding that chunk or that part that I just did, and I'm making sure it's as flat as possible. And then I'm trying to press the left side of the design rather than this side first. And so what I do is I just go like this, and then I get my squeegee, and I'm going outside in. Right? And then what I do is I can lift this back part up now. Right? And then I can take that chunk that I made and I can slowly start pulling. And remember, I like to work in like 4-inch chunks. And I'm just continuing using the squeegee. It's almost like applying a screen protector on your phone. It's just like that, except for a little bit more intricate. And you see, I'm just working my way with the squeegee while I'm pulling this extra piece out to the right of the camera. All right. And then what I do is I just take that squeegee and I go over every single little part. And I'm telling you, this Super 77 spray by 3M, I mean, you can use a different one probably, but I've been using the Super 77 stuff for years and it's just amazing. But I get in all the different parts, make sure that all my areas are laid down correctly. And then I'm going to show you guys another tip. That only works on this unpainted wood, but you can use it on other stuff too. You can use it on glass. So what I like to do is I like to grab a little X-Acto knife, and for some parts I like to peel first rather than all at once, just to make it easier on myself. So I take this little X-Acto blade and then I start cutting the top carrier sheet. Into sections, and so I can peel each one as a section rather than all at once, which makes it a lot easier. And then I just start peeling, and I'm telling you guys, that's Super 77. Highly recommend it. It just makes things so much easier. As you can see, it's just, it makes the print stick much better. And so you see, like this part, you probably can't see it. Here, let me show you. So this part is peeling up right now. So that's why I like to cut it into sections, because if I try and peel this part right now, this part of the print will come up. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna start peeling from the other angle. That way I don't have to worry about ruining the print. And you see, here, I'll bring this over here so you can see this part. See how I'm peeling in sections, and that bottom part of the arrow can just stay on there. And then I can just press it in with my finger. And then we do each part just like that. I'm telling you guys, Super 77 with Super DTF prints, it works. All right, so here they are all completed. Give you guys kind of a close up. So like I said, these can be out in the sun, they can be out in the rain, they can be out in the wind. They're practically waterproof. I can't say they're all the way waterproof, but they have that varnish coating on the top that just makes them be able to withstand the elements a lot better. These will last over 5-10 years without seeing any color degradation at all. So you guys can order these at SuperDTF.com. Man, they look good. And yeah, looks cool.